One sunny morning, in the small town of Willow Creek, Ethan made 3 promises before breakfast. He promised Mrs. Parker he'd help repair her garden fence. He promised his friend Olivia he'd find her missing kite. And he promised Mr. Thompson he'd watch his chickens for the afternoon. The problem was that Ethan had a habit of making promises faster than he could keep them. By noon, he had forgotten half of what he'd promised. Things got even worse when the chickens escaped. 6 fluffy birds scattered through town like tiny feathery rockets. Ethan chased them down the streets, through flower beds, and even into the town bakery. One chicken somehow landed on the baker's head and refused to come down. The baker stood frozen while customers laughed so hard they nearly dropped their bread. For weeks afterward, people joked about Captain Chickenhead. Ethan laughed too, but every laugh reminded him of something painful. People were beginning to say, "Don't count on Ethan." Not far from Willow Creek lived a wealthy merchant named Victor Blackwell. Victor loved money more than people. When he heard that the townsfolk trusted one another, he saw an opportunity. "Trust is easy to break," he said with a grin. Victor arrived in town with shiny tools, farming equipment, and supplies. "You can pay me later," he told everyone. The townspeople were relieved and gladly accepted. But when payment day arrived, Victor revealed his trick. The prices had suddenly tripled. The townspeople protested. "That's not what you promised!" Victor shrugged. "Promises are just words." The town was furious. Unfortunately, nobody had written down the original agreement. Everyone remembered it differently, and because Ethan had become known for forgetting things, nobody trusted his memory either. That night, Ethan sat alone beside a creek. His grandmother found him staring at the water. "Something's bothering you," she said. Ethan sighed. "No one trusts me anymore." His grandmother sat beside him. "Trust is like a bridge. It takes time to build, but only a moment to break. Can it be rebuilt? One board at a time." The next morning, Ethan decided to change. From that day forward, he became careful with every promise he made. If he said he would help, he helped. If he borrowed something, he returned it. If he forgot, he admitted it and made things right. Weeks passed, then months. Slowly, people noticed. The same boy who once forgot everything was becoming someone dependable. Trust was returning. Months later, Victor Blackwell returned to collect his money. The townspeople gathered in the square. Victor demanded the inflated prices once again. Arguments erupted. Voices rose. Nobody could prove what had originally been agreed upon. Then, Ethan stepped forward. Victor laughed. "You? The boy who couldn't even keep track of a few chickens?" The crowd chuckled. Even Ethan smiled. "Maybe," he said, "but I've changed." He pulled a worn notebook from his pocket. Months earlier, he had started writing down every promise he made and every important agreement he witnessed. Inside were dates, details, signatures, and notes from townspeople who had been present when Victor made his offer. One by one, the townspeople confirmed the records. Heads nodded. Memories matched. The evidence was undeniable. Victor's confidence vanished. For the first time, he had no clever trick left. The town council ruled that Victor must honor the original prices he had promised. The crowd erupted into cheers. Victor left town defeated. But the victory wasn't really about money. It was about trust. That evening, Willow Creek held a celebration. As music filled the square, someone asked Ethan what had changed him. Ethan thought for a moment. "The most important promise I ever made," he said, "was the one I made to myself." "What was it?" Olivia asked. Ethan smiled. "To become someone people could rely on." The crowd applauded. At that exact moment, one of the famous runaway chickens appeared, snatched an entire loaf of bread from a table, and sprinted across the square. For a second, everyone stared. Then the whole town burst into laughter, including Ethan. Some legends never retire. The strongest reputation isn't built through grand achievements. It's built through small promises kept every day. Trust may take time to earn, but once you have it, it becomes one of the most valuable things you can offer the world.